Hey YouTube guys, CJ back. Friday night, fiddle farting around. Didn't feel like going out doing nothing. Just kind of need to veg. Long day. I believe the last time I had made any mention, I had just kind of almost finished up the Willys. It is still in a box, just kind of curing. I still got to put the glass in it, the interior. I just had the body set on it. I took a couple pictures. The lighting on the video that I did was horrible. So I've been trying to figure out the lighting, which the fluorescent lights that I have under my hutch absolutely put a horrible glare on everything. And it was just, when I watched the video, I didn't realize how crappy it was. So what I did was try to figure out how I could post video and get my camera still and not be blinded by the fluorescent light. So this is what I did. I took a piece of foam board, put it in front of my stand, and I put my camera right on my bench here, on my I guess pen, marker, knife, drill, multi-holder. And so I'll give this a shot. Probably if it's sunny out tomorrow, then I will probably finish up the Willys and maybe shoot another video so you guys can see. The colors just came out phenomenal. I still had a couple little issues there, but it's close enough that I'm okay with it for, what I feel is a successful attempt at a two-tone paint job. I learned a lot. My next job, hopefully it'll go a little bit smoother, which I understand you got to take your lumps, when you're learning something. And that's okay. It's just a part of the learning curve. So I had mentioned that I have to build a gasser for the model club that I'm in here, local, town of Newburgh model club. And I've been building a 55 Nomad I started as kind of a warm-up gasser. I've never built a complete gasser, other than box stock. So I wanted to do a warm-up, and maybe between now and December I might build a couple of them. I decided that I wanted to show up to the club, which meets once a month, with a something a little bit different. I'm the new guy there. There's guys there that have been there 30 years that are just phenomenal builders, and I want to bring something a little bit outside of my box to earn a little bit of respect and show a little respect. And so this is what I got. I'll show you so far. I'm painting this Nomad a really cool color green. It's kind of like a pea green, like pea soup green, but it's metallic. Here's a piece. The dashboard, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the color, but it's pretty cool, So that's the color. There's the dash, started it. Did a few things. I got some racing bucket seats for it. I did seat belts and a set of those. Here's the interior tub. I'm omitting the back seat, just going to have the bucket seats and a console and a dashboard. Pretty plain and simple. Masked off the black. I still have to, do a little bit of work down in here where the tape seeped under. I'll put a little black paint on there. It'll look good. You won't see it, you won't notice it. So, I'm going to do a two-tone again. I know I'm asking for it. But I'm going to do the that Peridot green metallic. And also the top is pearl white metallic. So from the body line down, from the windows down, is going to be the green. And the top is going to be the white. So I cut out the rear wheel wells, which I've never done before. So that come out pretty good to put big fat slicks on it. I took a pair of headers and I cut the collectors off, or the collector wire bolts to the engine, and I sanded them down to change the angle at which they sit, because this car is designed to come with headers that go inside the frame rail. And I flipped a set of headers upside down after changing the mounting plate angle, so now that they are over the fender. And then I had to clearance out the inner fender wells and the firewall to clear. Put a solid front axle in it, and then here's what I had to grind out the pan, the actual chassis, the underside of the chassis, to get the back of the headers to fit. I think it'll be pretty cool. I mean, typical late 50s, early 60s style gasser. I think they show a pretty good reveal hanging down underneath the car. The car's going to sit upright. So that's what we got so far. I'm going to run fuel lines and stuff. The motor that came in this kit is a small block. I believe it's a 327 replica, but it has no fuel pump on it, no nothing. So I'm probably going to, build a different motor for in here. This is kind of in the mock-up stage. Hopefully I can just break the glue that I have setting the headers on. And I want to run the Hillborn injection. So we'll see how all that goes. The motor, I think, is a little bit crooked here. Not sure. Oh, hi, Delilah. Delilah has come in to say hello. You ding-dong, why you gotta walk into the drawer? Where you going, Del? Where you going? You want to say hello? You want to say hello? This is my Delilah Pearl. Good girl. This is Delilah Pearl. That's my puppy. My moose. She is about 135 pounds. She's tall enough that when she jumps up, puts her paws on my shoulders, she has a tendency for some reason to like to lick the light bulbs in the ceiling fan in the kitchen ceiling. So she's about 7 foot when she stands all the way up. Freaking horse. Dumber than a box of rocks. Yeah, so anyway, I want to run the Hillborn injection, because that's period for the cars. Like I said, I think it's a little bit crooked here, but I believe it's the motor, but again, it's just mocked up, so we'll see how it goes. I have never truly done much for outside of the box building, so I'm giving it a whirl. I feel that I am at the stage now where I can, other than my paint, I can build a pretty good box stock kit, and I'm comfortable with that. So I'm gonna push myself a little bit by doing a little bit more. I was also talking about the hauler. I have not old, it's a couple years old. It was a Kenworth WL900 or W900, whatever it is, and the Delilah had knocked it off the shelf. It broke a wheel, and then she chewed on it and busted the hood off of it. No big deal. I could have just put new hinge pins in it, but I decided that I was going to use that for a donor, I think. So I had it, just kind of on the side, just sitting there, the good side out, the bad side toward the wall. So I took it apart and I started hacking on it. And I have a couple other, kits here that I just laid some pieces on it to see what it was going to look like. I cut the rear axle, the forward rear axle out of it, took fifth wheel off of it, body, all that crap. So let me show you what my plan is. I'm not sure if I want to put a beaver tail on it or if I want to do, a rollback. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. So here's kind of what it looks like with the body just sitting on it, I think it looks kind of cool. I like it so far. This is a 55 Ford, 55 Ford, I think. Just cab. I don't know how well that's coming across. Might be a little too bright, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Long axle or long wheelbase with keeping the rear axle I want to keep the factory steps. I'm probably going to lower the cab just a little bit on the chassis, and I got to cut out the fender wells a little bit. I also have an old cab over that has a little bit shorter chassis, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out yet. I'd like to put a big gas motor in it, maybe a big block or a big Hemi or something, and that's kind of where my thought process is on that. And I'll keep you guys informed. This is going to be a couple month build, I think. Like I said, I might not even use this gasser. I might build another one. I've got a couple other kits here that I could turn into a gasser. So it's kind of a tune-up, I guess, or a warm-up. And the hauler, again, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there. I was looking for like a 47 COE. I did find one from Jimmy Flintstones, and the hood is an absolute horrible fit to the body. And I don't know if my skill set is good enough yet to do the required work on the resin kit, since I've never done one, to get the hood to fit right. And if the hood doesn't fit right, it just would irritate me to no end, so I don't know that I would be able to deal with that. So I figure I'm going to shy away from the resin kit as of right now. I'm probably going to order it and maybe play with it as I go, use it as a learning experience, because I love the old COEs. And I might build one later. I might buy that, let's see, right in the background, you can just barely see a black, flat black cab over that I did, kind of like a rat truck. Oh, bear with me here, guys. I did that probably 4 or 5 years ago. And, it's a tilt cab, but that has a little bit shorter wheelbase than, the Peterbilts or the Kenworths. So that might end up, I might get another one of those Freightliner kits and make it a COE. That's, that's a goal, but I got to get my skill set where it is. But I think right now I want to concentrate on, one thing at a time, and I don't want to start too many different projects and then not get enough or knowledge. I want to get as much knowledge out of each build that I can before, dipping into another uncomfort zone, So that's where I'm at. Guys, keep building. Chris, I haven't seen or heard from you. Mr. Chapman there, hope all is well. Hope everything's good there. I've been getting a lot of great support from the community, and it's really appreciated. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Someone who, for however long I've been building on and off, I've never had anybody else to talk to about it. It's always been a hobby that was just mine. I never shared. You talk to some people who build models, but when they show you a model and you just you feel kind of bad for them because they're horrible at painting or they're horrible at gluing or whatever. And I've always pushed myself a little harder, a little bit further than that. So it was a relief to find the YouTube modeling community, and I appreciate all you guys and all your support. I've learned a lot. You guys have pushed me beyond my comfort zone, and that's cool too. So please bear with me with my trials and tribulations, and keep on building, guys. We can all only get better, I guess. Thanks so much. Have a great evening. Bye.